Day 9, ladies and gentlemen, of Lent. We're nearly a quarter of our way throughout the season already, and I will be completely transparent and share with you guys, I am absolutely really starting to feel like the tension beginning to kick in. I don't even know if you can tell, but just by sitting here, for some reason, a lot more of my head seems to be showing than my hair than I remembered. It's curiously, I don't know if it's like my hair's like thinning or it's receding or something like that. I feel just something doesn't feel like 100% right with my hair. And I know, again, that might be a bit of a strange one to say, but this is what it's like when I just have it flat and just like that. Is that it goes all the way from like here, and that's how much space there is between, my eyebrows and when my hairline actually begins. And if you can see right there, it just and even sometimes if you can like see clearly enough, just when I have my hair like this or when I have it standing up, you could actually see a pretty good outline of my actual head. Just like it just shines through. So yeah, I'm going on the presumption, more or less or anything, that my hair is beginning to thin. I'm not actually too sure how to think about that, because to be honest, on one hand, if I go bald by, let's say, 30, for example, actually, no, you know what? I wouldn't even be altogether that bothered about it. Hair is a thing that people make way too much fuss over, especially up here. If I literally, again, like I said, if I literally lost all my hair, then so what? It's just if it's just one of those things that happens in my life, then that's it. I don't really expect people's opinions to change about me. Not that they haven't, changed significantly ever since in the 25 years that I've had hair, but you know what I mean. I don't really expect people to get like too ecstatic if I did lose all my hair. At the same time, I don't know, it'd be kind of interesting to see what the reception would be, whether or not it's just people think it's some kind of dirty protest, or I don't know. They usually don't think that some people just go bold early. And again, I don't really give a shit really if it does or doesn't at this point. But aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, work. I mentioned this in a tweet yesterday, but work has suddenly devolved quite significantly over the last few days, where the outlook is just 10 hours a day, basically locked in a room with like no recreation or no in a work that is at best servile and without art at the best of times. So I need to find some form of escape. And I want to maybe even possibly think about doing it before Lent is over, or at least when Easter begins. It's not because I can't really take much more of this, but because I've got to make things work somehow. And I will get to explaining about more of this later. But yeah, it's just been dull, disinteresting, and I've got to have some kind of change. Something has got to give. Anyway, thanks so much for listening, and maybe I'm just making too much fuss about my hair or something. I don't know.